If you're looking to see what exactly the operator mod for the Maddox does, you've come to the right place. Now the operator mod in question here is called the Echo Fire. So first of all, if you weren't aware, operator mods are more or less souped up attachments in Black Ops 4. Oddly enough, not every weapon in the game has access to these operator mods. If they do, you receive it when you max out the weapon's level. Now to make these balanced, there's a hefty requirement to use them. First, you need to use a wild card called the Primary Operator mod, and this of course costs 1 class point to equip. Once you have that on your class, you can now equip the Operator mod itself. It then takes 2 points to use this Operator mod, so you have to expend 4 class points just to be able to use this. And that's 1 for the weapon, 1 for the wild card, and 2 for the Operator mod itself. Now most of the Operator mods are extremely powerful, such as with the Spitfire SMG. That one has access to the Wildfire mod, which increases its fire rate to insane levels. In fact, I did a video covering this one already, which I'll link in the outro. Now strangely enough, the Maddox Operator mod is a bit unusual. In the beta, most people said it was the worst one out of all of them in the entire game, and it was called the Firing Unit back then. For some reason, they changed the name in this final build of the game to the Echo Fire. The in-game description states, firing blowback system shoots each other bullet at an increased fire rate. So essentially, it shoots in 2-round bursts, but you can still hold the trigger down. So it's basically a 2-round auto burst. The description does state that it shoots every other bullet at an increased fire rate, but does it really? So first, here's me shooting the default Maddox assault rifle, and the ammo capacity is at 40. Now I calculated the RPM, and it shoots at a rate of 720. By my calculations, it definitely has the fastest fire rate out of all the assault rifles. Now, however, let's test with the Echo Fire Operator mod. The fire rate actually does increase, going from 720 up to 800 RPMs. Now, interestingly enough, I tested this in the beta and it did the exact opposite. It decreased the fire rate all the way down to 637. Again though, in the actual game, this attachment does increase the fire rate up to 800. Now if you noticed when I was firing the Maddox with the Operator mod, it appears to shoot the second bullet fast enough so that it's really more like one bullet that does double the damage. And I tested this as well, and that appears to be exactly the case. So the default Maddox is a 5-shot kill as it does 32 damage, as you can see here. With the Echo Fire attachment, it kills at the same distance in 3 pulls of the trigger. Now this is where it gets a bit confusing. So 1 pull of the trigger essentially fires 2 bullets for 64 damage. So technically, it's now a 3-shot kill, despite using 6 bullets to actually achieve it. I guess you could say it's a 3-pull kill instead of a 3-shot kill, since technically it's actually 6 bullets. Regardless of the semantics here, the time to kill using this operator mod is improved, but not by much. So the default Maddox takes 0.417 seconds to kill, and with the operator mod, it's decreased to 0.383 seconds. There's definitely a noticeable difference here, but at the cost of some increased recoil. The pull upwards on this gun due to the increased fire rate is substantial, but if you're good at controlling such recoil, you should have no issues. So what can we conclude here? First off, if you've got a sour taste in your mouth from the beta's version of this operator mod, forget all about that experience. The beta was clearly not working correctly for this mod. What you need to know is that it is working as intended and definitely increases the fire rate substantially. The question is, do you really think it's necessary? The Maddox is already the fastest firing assault rifle in the game currently. I'd say if you can handle the additional recoil and the burning of ammo faster, then this operator mod could do wonders for you. If you like the Maddox in its base form and don't wish to waste 4 class points on an attachment that may make you do worse, then I'd advise not using it. If push comes to shove though, at least grind out the weapon and give the operator mod a whirl on your own. Don't just take my testing and word for it. Form your own opinions based on how it feels in your own hands. Now I enjoyed it myself after I tamed the recoil. Its additional fire rate is certainly noticeable, and it truly feels like a 3-shot kill instead of a 5. So let me know in the comments if you think this is an operator mod that you'd be willing to use, or if you think it's just a novelty item that won't serve you much purpose. One thing's for sure though, I'm glad they fixed it from the beta, as the old Maddox operator mod made this gun nothing short of wank on the cob.